Come on in. Yep. We're taking it slow and steady. And I know you've been rushing around today.
I rush around, but I'm still on the ground, on the ground. I'll soon be fluttering if I can find my wings, find my wings.
Let's see if we can get some shares. We only had a few this morning.
I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly.
Give us thumbs up. That helps the algorithm.
To believe I only race with me, only me. I can't give to someone else this journey for myself. It's for myself. Since my best is all I have, it is enough.
How about now?
I can see a ray.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
To trust that slow and steady steps will be my
Thanks.
slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly, and I will soar. I will reach the sky, a little at a time. I'm reaching. I keep believing that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to
Come on in here. Well, a fly baby sent me a new little head brat. I have really thick hair, and this thing does a great job. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes around a big ponytail. Anyway, I wore my hair like this when I was in the 7th grade, y'all. I feel like I'm 13 again, so 12 or 13. Anyway, thank you to the fly baby who sent me that. I think her name was Emily, but I'm not for certain on that. But it's got a butterfly on it. It's so cute. I got some little crochet doilies, so of roses, a yellow rose and 2 red ones. And I've put them in nice little places where I see them all the time. So when you send things to the office, sometimes it takes it a few months to get to me because they get busy and they forget to send it up. But it's there. Anyway, I've been busy today, but I need your prayers for my sweet darling. He is working on a project for me, and it has been very frustrating for him. I mean, like, I have never seen him this frustrated with anything except a chainsaw that he beat against a tree. And he was so upset last night. Well, he was so frustrated that the dog sensed it, and the dog, I thought it was fireworks, but I think he was sensing how frustrated Robert was. And dogs are intuitive, y'all. If you don't know that, let a stranger walk up on your porch and mean you harm. And that's probably the story I'm going to tell you today, is about a dog I had once upon a time. His name was Ranger. And I had a fly shop in Alabama. It was a bait and tackle shop. I was a partner in it. And I would open up at 5 in the morning and make a big pan of biscuits and share them with the fishermen that would come in, and pan of sausage, and they'd do sausage and biscuits, and we didn't sell them. I think we just gave them away. And it was a lot of fun. Well, one morning, and Ranger was my dog. Justin picked the dog out, and we named him after his pickup truck, and Ranger would go with me home. And Ranger never saw a stranger. Never, ever saw a stranger. And then one morning, when a stranger would walk in the door, his tail would hit the floor. He'd be laying in front of the wood stove, and he would just have the best time. And he just loved everybody. And then one morning, bright and early, it was still dark out, I opened up the shop, and the next thing I knew, this man came in. I don't even remember what he looked like, because all I could see was the dog between me and him. And Ranger, every hair stood up on the back of that dog's back. On his back, on his neck, all over him. The hair was standing straight up. And I looked at that man and I said, I don't know what you're planning to do, but whatever it is, that dog is going to he is going to go for your neck. And you better get out of here right now. And the man hit the door, running. And the dog went right after him. And that man was hitchhiking. He was walking, and he was looking for a ride, and he was walking back and forth between the store and the parking lot, and that dog paralleled that man between the road and the building, the front porch. And he didn't let that man come back near the building. Now, I called my partners, which were next door, and they came on over. But I knew that man was going to do something bad to me. He's either going to hit me on the head or something. And that dog knew it before I did. Because I'm a trusting soul, or I used to be. I don't trust anybody anymore. I am wary, as they say. And that I trusted that dog's intuition. Because that dog knew the evil that was in that man. That dog knew. Whenever you have a dog that is like that, you need to be aware. Let that be your sign from God. Unless the hair stands up on the back of your neck, and that is another a pure sign that something's going on. Listen to your intuition. Because if you don't listen to it, God's going to take it away. God is going to take it away. And I've been feeling that there's stuff going on, y'all. Stuff is happening. And I've been listening to Pastor Derek Prince all day, this morning early, and all day while I was doing some work, just listening to him, and there's a battle going on, y'all. There's a battle. And we've got to stay strong. And one of the things that has stuck out to me from listening to this pastor, and he's no longer with us, but one of the things that stuck out is that apathy, inaction, complacency are tools of the devil. They're tools. We have to stand strong for the Lord. We can't hide. I mean, when we're in Sunday school, we sang a song, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine." We have to be the light unto the world. We have to show the world who our Father is. If you sit back and just let your contentment and apathy and inaction rule your spiritual life, that's going to be hard. You're telling the Lord that He doesn't come first in your life. You've got to focus. Stay focused. Don't allow sickness that's in you, chaos that's going on in your home, that's going on in your country, that's going on in your community. Don't allow that to take you away from your Lord. I didn't set out to have a ministry. All I did was want to help you get peace in your home. And with that peace comes your purpose. Your purpose for being here. I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I had no earthly idea. But God in heaven knew what my heavenly purpose was. He knew how I could help. He knew how I could help. So rebuke the devil in any form, whether it's a knee that's hurt, which I've had a knee that's hurt, and I've been rebuking it. Diabetes, any ailment. Any ailment is a demon trying to keep you from your purpose. But God can turn it around. He can take those little aches and pains and you can be healed of them. You can be. It is your faith that does that. And when you're healed, that's to glorify God. It really is. So take some time today to rebuke those things in your body that are bothering you. To stand up for the Lord, to let your light shine, to be who you're supposed to be. Because when your house is messy, you don't know. All you know is you got a sink full of dirty dishes and you got a laundry room full of dirty clothes. And there's no way you can study the Bible because those things are pulling you away from it. See it for what it is. See it for what it is. Because God has given us all a purpose. And if you're not a Christian, it's time. You've been procrastinating long enough. When I was 14, I knew I had been procrastinating a long time about becoming a Christian. I knew it was time. And I remember getting baptized in my grandmother's little old country church where my mama was married to my daddy. And I remember going down into the baptistry, and it was full of algae. It was nasty, but it was beautiful. And there was a mural on the wall, and it was a mural of a tree standing by the water. And when we would sing that song in church, it was so wonderful. Tree planted by, be that tree that's planted. Stand strong for God. Stand strong. Be the voice in the wilderness, which was John the Baptist. Be the voice. We've got lots to do because evil is trying to tear us down from the least little thing. A sink full of dishes, dirty clothes in your laundry room, junk under your sink, bathtub ring that goes for days and days, moldy showers. All of this are tools to keep you from doing your purpose, what God put you here to be. Take some time today. Start listening to Pastor Prince on YouTube. Start listening to him. He's amazing. He's got such a wonderful voice about him. A quiet manner. But he says it like it is. And he even rebukes the things in his own life. He was talking about Christmas, and he's adopted a lot of children and raised a lot of kids over the years. And he rebuked his own self-righteousness. He used to dread their holiday celebration on December 24th. And he couldn't figure out why he dreaded it. And it was self-righteousness, thinking that his way was self-righteousness. And when he asked for forgiveness, this was on the 23rd, he was praying, and when he asked for forgiveness for his own transgressions, the next day was absolutely beautiful, he said. Absolutely beautiful. So Pastor Derek was put in front of me in my YouTube feed. There he was. I don't know how long he's been gone from this earth, but he put together some beautiful sermons. Beautiful sermons. And series of sermons. I also like to listen to Kim Clement. He's got some beautiful sermons too, but his worship sermons, his worship of the Lord, I listened to that last night. There's lots of sermons of him worshiping with music. And I didn't grow up in a church that had music. So I'm learning to love music and praise worship and be a part of it. The praise and to glorify God through song. So while you're getting the rest of your stuff done today so you can have a wonderful time tomorrow, put on some praise music. Listen to it. Lift yourself up. And glorify God in the process. It's Kim, Kim Clement. Kim Clement. He's had some prophecies. He's gone too. He left this world in 2016. But these pastors are online. And their message, you can find it. And you can listen to lots of them. People are putting names in YouTube right now of pastors they like to listen to. We don't just have to wait till Sunday to hear a sermon. We can hear a sermon anytime we want to now. And you come to Fly Lady and you might hear one from me. But don't allow your fear to be stronger than your faith. That's the devil working. Fear is the opposite of love. Let your faith be stronger than your fear. Be bigger than your fear. That's when we win. That is when we win. So stand strong. Let your light shine. Be good to yourself, kind to others, and so sweet that people know that you're of God. Because you're either of God or you're against Him. There's no middle ground. What's the Bible say about being lukewarm? I spew you out. We've either got to be on fire for Jesus or we're on fire for Satan. And that's real fire and brimstone. So be good, kind, and sweet. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. We'll be celebrating in the United States. But I think we're really going to be fighting evil who's trying to take us away. Because we stand strong. And we stand strong together. Together. In unison. Let your light shine. And let your family see you pray. Let your family know where your heart is. Don't let them decide to be Christian or not. You set the example in love, and you are going to change the world. I love you all. See you tomorrow. And have a lot of people celebrating today. Be safe.